Hi guys, it is workout 3. Should be released on a Saturday, this one. Similar format, same warm-up in for part 1. That's pretty much been static for several months now. I know Robin's been doing it a lot at home. She's been following that, and we've been doing it in warm-ups as well a lot, as you know. And I know it's arguably boring, but it is the stuff that works, which is why I keep it there. Warm-up 2 is, again, getting the heart rate up. 2 rounds, relatively simple stuff that we know. 10 kettlebell swings going overhead, 10 down-ups, 5 sit-ups, that's a little bit of rest, and then 10 star jumps. So it's sort of breathy, but the sit-ups is a bit easier. Bit of time getting up and down, which is more work, of course. But anyway, that'll get the heart rate up. So 2 of those, okay. We've then got, where are we? What have we got next? We've got workout 3, which is Tabatas. Again, we did a similar thing this week. This is a different version of the Tabatas. We got 5 back-to-back Tabatas with a minute rest between each one. Of course, within the Tabata, you've got 10 seconds of rest after every 20 seconds of work. And all of these Tabatas involve 2 different movements. So they make it easier, basically. You do need to change position, so you don't get much rest period between the 2 movements, but you do different things, which means muscle stamina, potentially heart rate lowers and goes higher in different sections. So they're usually regarded as easier to do, and there's certainly less muscle fatigue and less likelihood of you crashing and burning if you as if you were doing, which would be the case much more so if you were doing individual movements for both odd and even parts of each Tabata. So the first one is burpees and then plank taps. So 20 seconds of burpees, 20 seconds of plank taps, repeated 4 times. Minute rest, then into round 2, or second one is hollow rocks, and then slow push-ups. Just do around 3 push-ups, very, very slow descent, and then all the way to the bottom, and then all the way back to the top. Keep them smooth and controlled. And if you're partway through a rep, going nice and slow, but if you're partway through a rep, when the 20 seconds hits, just stop where you are and then switch positions again, ready to go around the hollow rocks again. But that's the same on anything that's done slowly here. Tabata 3 is goblet squat, ideally with 2 weights to make it much more difficult, as in, well, not much more difficult, but a fair amount more difficult than just using 1 weight. Go at a good pace as quick as you can, but with that additional weight. Then take the heavier weight of that and do a plank row, alternate arm row, pulling that bell up the side of your body, switching to the other side as and when you go around. Go across, so go one side then the other for 20 seconds. Complete that one. Then we're on to Tabata number 4, which is get ups. That's where we roll back, kneeling down. I do kneel down because I've not got a double leg get up. I'm not flexible enough to do that still. So I kneel down and tuck one leg under the one I've just knelt on. Roll back, sit down, roll down flat, so I'm stretched out, arms above my head, legs out long, and then throw those arms up, roll up, tuck the knee under, come up onto your knee, and then stand back up again. So that's a get up. You can alternate the legs if you want to, as some of you do, or you can do both legs together. I know Jodie, for instance, I think Jo can do these whereby she stands up straight from the floor onto both legs and just stand straight up, and likewise sits down the same way. With the get-ups is alternate arm snatch, so bell on the ground between the feet, not out in front of the feet, so not reaching away from you, directly below you. Drag that bell up, punch it out overhead with your right arm, put it down, switch, and then go ahead with the left arm and repeat that for 20 seconds. Again, try and find a nice swift pace there as well. And then for the final one, we've got goblet Cossack lunges. So stacking the bells or holding 1 bell here. You could stack the bells on shoulders if you're using 2. If you want to go heavier, 1 here with double-handed grip. Keep the elbows up nice and high. Lunging, long lunge, feet turned out wide in that wide Cossack lunge position or Cossack squat position, and sit down nice and low as you can. Try not to lean your body too far forward as you're dropping down side to side. Excuse me. This is being shot at Sunday evening at 23 minutes to 9. It's the 30th of July here. And that's twinned with weighted glute bridge. So take one or two, as many weights as you can, place them on the hips, feet flat on the ground, and then drive your hips in the air off the floor repeatedly, nice and quick if you can, and really squeeze up nice and high, and squeeze your bottom at the top as well. So when you get to that top position of the pelvis, really squeeze the muscles in your bum, and that gets everything active much more. So yeah, 5 Tabatas, one after the other, fair, 10 different movements, nice, and working on different parts of the body. Lots of midline stuff there as well as a fair amount of leggy and pressy things. There's not any pressing overhead in this one, but we've got the snatches overhead. Enjoy. I will see you soon. Thank you very much indeed.